and we made it. We are here, and welcome to Live with Skinny Louisiana in the Kitchen. I am so thrilled to be here. We had a few technical difficulties, but I was not giving up because I love you all. I know you have all been waiting for this super scrumptious air fryer shrimp po' boy. I am super jazzed to bring this to you. And gang, I am so excited because this is our first official live video on the Skinny Louisiana channel. Now, I do have to tell you all something. I see some awesome comments, but I cannot see them. I had comments set up to be running right here, so please keep the comments rolling. I will read them, and I will answer all of your questions at the end. So don't panic about that. And again, I don't have a mic today, so I will be screaming, but you know what, gang? We are gonna get through this. So this is our first episode, like we said. All of my entire script just ran straight through my head, but that's okay. But if you would be, I would be so honored if you would go ahead and subscribe to our page and hit that bell button to be notified, because all of our cooking videos will come out every Thursday, and I want you to be the first to know. Now today, like we said, we are making a delicious and crunchy air fryer shrimp po' boy. I promise you it's gonna make your harshest critic sing, and for me, that's my mother-in-law, so I am ready to see her sing and sing a lot. I'm Shelly. I'm a culinary dietitian. I'm founder of Skinny Louisiana. You're gonna learn my super simple secrets today, as well as this recipe, and these are the recipes and secrets that I share with my hundreds of weight loss clients and in my book, Skinny Louisiana in the Kitchen. And now it is your turn to bring the low-carb life to your kitchen and bring a little spice with it too. We're gonna start with our ingredients. And ingredients, to me, they're super simple, and that's really appealing to me as a dietitian. It's really appealing to me, to my clients. We have about a half a pound to a pound of our shrimp right here. We also have about 3/4 cup of 100% egg whites. Now make sure when you purchase in your egg whites from the carton that it is 100% egg white, that is the only ingredient in there. We have our two secrets that we're gonna bring up. We have our almond flour. I have about 3/4 cup. I'll explain why this is a secret a little bit later. We also have a 1/4 cup of our grated Parm cheese, and I'll also explain why that is a secret. And then we have a teaspoon of our Tony's bold to be exact. And of course we have our air fryer, we have our nonstick cooking spray, and let's keep the convo rolling, folks. Tell me, what is your favorite dish that you have ever made, or maybe you have ever tried in the air fryer? Have you done shrimp, or have you done maybe something as basic as French fries? Who knows? We all have to start somewhere. So comment below on that recipe you've tried in the air fryer. To kind of get our steps on, I can't tell you how easy this is. You know, our shrimp are raw, they've been peeled, they're deveined. We kind of start a little assembly line with this. So we have our shrimp, we have our egg whites, and this is where our two big tips come up, and this is our two big secrets. Our batter is the consistency of almond flour. Almond flour is that secret weapon in low-carb cooking. So you can do this with any batter. It just doesn't have to be this one. The great thing about almond flour, not only is it going to give our product this amazing nutty flavor, it's also going to keep the carbs down, because I don't know if y'all remember the decade of the 90s, which was kind of a yucky decade, if you ask me. That was the fat-free craze, and we kind of bought in, you know, whole wheat flour. Well, guess what, friends? A 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour has about 21 grams of carbs, whereas a 1/4 cup of our almond flour only has about 5 to 6. So huge savings. And again, this gives it an amazing nutty style flavor. Now to this is our second secret ingredient, and that is our grated Parm cheese. Now, a couple thoughts about Parm cheese. Folks ask me all the time, do you grate it yourself? I do. And one of the reasons I do that is because it's cheaper. And you know, if you know me, I love the clearance rack at Dillard's. I don't know if you all love to go shopping in there. I love a deal. And then I get home and I model it for my husband, and he's like, what are you doing? You're crazy. But it is a little bit cheaper, and it still has a good shelf life. But what the Parm cheese does for our low carb batter, it's very important that we add Parm cheese to this. It gives it that golden crisp that we absolutely love with a fried product. The almond flour doesn't do that fully. The almond flour kind of coats it, where it's the Parm cheese that gives it that really golden crisp that we love. And when I combine batter, you can kind of see that I'm using my fork here, is that I don't like to use a spoon. I like to kind of just use a fork to mix everything. And then we have our seasoning. Now, for me, I'm from Bayou Country in particular. I'm from Houma, Louisiana, which is really close to the coastline. I did add a teaspoon of Tony's. I grew up with Tony's. Tony's was in my kitchen as a little girl. It's in my kitchen now. I have a split kitchen. What does that mean? I have South Louisiana in my kitchen, and I have Northern Ohio, because that's where my husband and his family are from. And so I've introduced them to the Tony's because they use nothing, you know, and so we have to add a little flavor to food. But one thing in particular, I'm gonna show everybody what it looks like. And what's great is you can get this at your local supermarkets. I've gotten this at Drug Emporium, is that it is still a low sodium seasoning. That means it's low salt. And I kind of feel like salt is one of those forgotten, you know, things that we need to watch out for and things we need to avoid. But the good news is it just packs this amazing flavor that I just absolutely love. Now, with that said, gang, I want you all to comment below on what is your favorite seasoning or spice that you like to add to your food. Are you a cayenne person? Are you a lemon pepper person? Share below, because I'm the type of person, sharing is caring. You know, I get great ideas from you all. So if you have a better way to spice up some of your seafood or spice up things you use in the air fryer, I want to know, because it really helps me out. This is it. This is all the prep we had to do. And now we're going to prep our air fryer. So another secret I like to share is, and this is just a basic air fryer. You can still tell I'm a little nervous and everything, but that's okay. We do want to prep our air basket with nonstick cooking spray. I did give it a nice, generous spray. You know, I didn't do the like that, like kind of we were taught to in school, because I do want to coat it. I don't want things to stick to it. What I'm using, this is an avocado oil spray. I just picked it up over at Drug Emporium. It does have a high smoke point, which is important, because I'll read a lot of forums, and let me know in the comments below if you've ever burned anything or maybe had a little smoke come from your air fryer. We may be using a oil or a nonstick cooking spray that does not have a high smoke point. Avocado oil is great. You can never go wrong with extra virgin olive oil. You can never really go wrong with a lot of sprays, but just be careful, be mindful, pick something with a really high smoke point. I started battering our shrimp. I do a 3-dot technique, which is shrimp, egg white, batter, air fryer. Now, I started before I came on, but we're going to continue on here now. Let's kind of, while we do this, let's talk about our shrimp a little bit. And one of the things that a lot of folks are very afraid about, and whenever, you know, we start chatting as a client and everything, is, you know, hey, is shrimp good for me? Is it healthy? Is it full of fat? And my biggest answer I always give to folks is, well, how are you cooking it? Because that's what makes a difference. You know, shrimp itself is incredibly nutritious. You know, it is a protein. There's no carbs in it. It is quite low calorie. But the problem is when we do dishes like this and we use that traditional flour that we don't want you to. So definitely this dish is healthy. Definitely shrimp is wonderful for us. We just have to watch how we prep it. And the other thing that I tell folks a lot of times is this process right here, super fantastic if you have teens in the house, if you have little ones that kind of want to help cooking. You know, we have no knives here. Very safe for them to do, maybe while you're doing something else. Now, I had started this process earlier. We're almost full here. And kind of let's talk about our air fryer real quick. So my air fryer is pretty basic. I don't have the ones with all the bells and whistles. I kind of want one, but I'm very content with this guy right here. This is a turn knob. This basket is going to go in here for about 8 to 10 minutes. Now, we don't have to preheat an air fryer. I read a lot of forums and a lot of blogs where people do that. It's really not necessary, and which is great. And if you're in Louisiana like I am, it is already hot. You can kind of see behind me that it's about to start storming. So that means it's super humid and super hot. And this thing doesn't heat up the kitchen, which is really pleasing to me. So we have it at about 360. I'm going to turn it to our 10 knob. And while we do this, I'm going to talk about our first treat that I have for you all. So the first treat I have is the second recipe. I know I said I was just going to do one, but I got to do two. We got to let these guys cook and see how it goes. So the next thing we're going to do, so I'm going to move this guy over right here, is we're going to make a good salad that goes with this. Now, I realize it kind of got a little bit noisy. I'm wearing a mic. Give me some thumbs up if you can still hear me. Let me know, because I can scream, I can shout, we can all dance. It'll all be a great, great day. I'm actually going to leave this one here and move this so we don't get any cross-contamination. Now, with that said, before we kind of jump into our salad, I want to talk about the po' boy a little bit. Now, one of the things I want you all to comment below, we can hear you, you're doing great, love you, Tana, is this batter can be used for any other seafood. So I know a lot of folks like crawfish, that's actually my favorite seafood, gator, I love gator. If you have had gator, comment below gator. If you have not had gator, comment below chicken. So I want to see either gator or chicken below. We're going on the fly with this, Shelly. I'm just telling you right now. My adrenaline's kind of rushing over here. But it can be used for chicken as well. So don't think, and I know I have a lot of friends who are watching who may be like, gosh, my child may have a little allergy to shrimp, or may have an allergy to seafood. Definitely do your chicken, and you can do vegetables with this batter as well. If you've been to our website, which is skinnylouisiana.com, I have pickles. We have okra that we've done in here. I'm testing out fried green tomatoes in here. So definitely you can use the batter for anything else. So please don't poo-poo the shrimp. Just do something else with it. Great summer salad that can go with the po' boy or go with any sandwich that's not lettuce-based. Not that we hate lettuce in the Skinny Louisiana kitchen. The big complaint I have with lettuce is that it spoils super fast. You know what I mean? So it'll spoil in about 4 days. Or cabbage. This is our bag of cabbage. And yes, I am a very time-saver cook. I don't like to use the word lazy. Very time-saver. I did wash this, of course. And of course, like I said, our hands are washed. We got the shrimp off here so we don't have any cross-contamination. So you wash your bag of cabbage. Of course, you can buy cabbage and shred it, make sure it's washed. To this, and if you're a client of mine watching, you know this recipe. This is our savory slaw, or sometimes I call it Christmas slaw. And yes, I know it's almost summer, but you'll see why in a second. I had about 4 ounces of feta. And again, feta is one of those cheeses I don't want us to be too worried about, because feta or cheeses don't have any carbs, but feta does tend to be a lower sodium cheese. If you want to go a little bit lower in sodium, you can go with goat, which I was kind of debating which one to do today. I just love the feel of feta. And we didn't overpower the cabbage with the feta, because already cabbage is a super strong flavor. So is feta. And our dressing, the reason I call it Christmas is because this dressing looks like Christmas. It's red and green. It's the Ken's Northern Italian. We have about half a cup. And again, this is something, friends, that the trusted teen in your house can do, even younger. I always tell folks, I have an 8-year-old. She does go to cooking camp every year for summer. Hopefully she'll carry on the legacy of our organization, but if she doesn't, not a big deal, not a big deal. She's starting her knife skills. She's doing all that wonderful stuff. And I always use spatulas and stirring. A lot of people like to use wooden spoons. It really is up to your preference. I'm just going to give this a little toss, and the crunch and the cream of this salad is so amazing. It's almost as if the dressing allows the feta to cream, and the crunch with the cabbage, it's super amazing. If you have, go ahead and comment below, what is your favorite salad dressing to add to a salad? I'm kind of just, kind of an Italian vinaigrette person. But give us a comment below, what is your favorite salad dressing, just to share, or even if you have a fun combination. I know a lot of folks like the caprese style salad. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, but it's the tomato, the mozzarella, the basil. We have some folks who just like a regular old Caesar salad because we just like the lettuce and the romaine. So comment below with that. Let us know first what's your favorite dressing. And if you have a cool salad combo that you would like to share with us. This is it. 3 ingredients makes another low-carb salad. It accompanies wonderfully our shrimp po' boys. It also can accompany any summer dish that we're having. Works great for picnics. And again, if you're looking for more salad recipes, you can visit our website, skinnylouisiana.com, and I have a huge list of those for you. So we, of course, to store this, we would refrigerate it. I usually cover up things with, the peeled saran wrap. But of course, if you have a Tupperware container, you can seal it. This is also a good meal prep salad. So if you are, into doing your meal prep for the week, this salad would work absolutely fantastic. So I am super starving because I've been running around like crazy. I am ready to taste this guy, but I'm gonna wait until these come out. So we are gonna kind of have our plate prepped with our po' boys. So let me grab a couple of things. We're coming over here and we're gonna grab, of course, a plain plate right here. I have an already made po' boy to kind of show you all what the end product looks like. And we have these guys right here. So the big question whenever it comes to making a low-carb sandwich or a low-carb po' boy or, a low-carb anything, and maybe I should kind of clarify, a po' boy, if you come anywhere near Louisiana on vacation for anything, you have got to go to a restaurant and try a po' boy. It is typically French bread, which is cut. And, yes, I follow a low-carb lifestyle, but gosh, French bread, I can remember growing up as a little girl, and we would go to the local store. So I am from a little town called Bayou Blue. And if you're watching out there, hello. I went to the store with my dad called Marcel's, which is on the corner of 316 and Highway 90. I had to think real quick. And every Saturday after Mass, there would be hot French bread. And he and I would eat that entire bread on the way home. So this dish does have a little bit of nostalgia for me. And yes, maybe I will have that. Somebody's writing some stuff. But this is what we use it today. I think it's reversed. I can't tell. I think it is reversed. These are Smart Buns. Smart Buns should be at your local grocery store. They're in the refrigerator section. They look like burger buns, and they taste really good. They don't have that weird, and they come kind of pre-packaged, which is nice. So that means they'll last good. I'm just going to tell you, they have 72 calories. There's 12 grams of fiber, so we're in that carb clinic. So for my folks, keto, this is friendly for you all. It just rained. And there's erythritol. Oh, I have the hiccups. There's erythritol, which is on the keto-friendly plans for folks. I'm more low-carb, but I always look out for my keto folks because I love y'all both. So we're going to open this bad boy up, and then we're going to open this up, and I'm going to take some fried shrimp. Y'all like my little dance that I'm doing right now for this. I love that it's individually wrapped because, again, I can get one for me. The kids can do their thing. I don't like to restrict for kids. I let them do their thing. We just kind of open it up. And now let's check this right here. So I wish we had smelling vision because I can really smell, just everything together. And it looks absolutely amazing. You can kind of see the crispiness of how the air fryer kind of cooked that shrimp together. So I'm gonna turn my back to y'all. I'm gonna grab 2 forks over here. I'm gonna grab this shrimp because I am ready to eat this guy, and I know you all do too. One thing I will say, I know we're live. I wouldn't let it sit about 1 to 2 minutes before lifting up because sometimes the batter will stick, and if we let it cool, it'll stick. It's kind of like baking. If we let it cool, it'll all stick together to the item and not to your fryer basket. So I'm gonna move this right here because I'm gonna just put the shrimp right here, and I really, really want to eat one of these really, really badly because they are so crispy looking and so good, but I don't want to burn my mouth live on air because y'all are gonna laugh at me, and then I would be one of those kind of internet mini or memes type thing. We're removing them again. Like I said, a big tip. I would wait a minute or two, but I want to kind of just do this now to show you all what this looks like. And while I'm removing this, we kind of have a couple final little questions that I love to bug you all about, but y'all are so gracious in answering, is if you had a po' boy, ever had a po' boy, let me know where you were at. Were you home? Were you at a restaurant? And then tell me what it was. Was it traditional shrimp? Was it maybe a roast beef? Was it maybe a, and that is my cat if you heard that. Was it, something like a gator? Was it something really, really traditional? With that said, I want to know because I'm nosy. I'm going to dive into this right here live on air. I'm going to put a little bit of salad. Yes, I should have a spoon, but you know what? It is my kitchen, and that's all right. So I'm totally going to have a bite of this, and we'll see how it turned out. The shrimp look beautiful, very well coated. Again, I did 8 to 10 minutes. Now, if you're that person who likes things really crispy, almost kind of burnt style, and there are some folks out there who would really enjoy things really crispy, probably would have put it back in there for about 2 to 3 minutes. I wouldn't have went more because you know why? When we overcook shrimp, it turns to rubber mess. The other thing to remember about shrimp, gang, is that you just want to cook enough, because rewarming up shrimp, bad idea. Because usually when you rewarm up shrimp, it kind of gets rubbery and it kind of gets funky. But it looks great. The colors are amazing. It definitely has that fried fish look. So that's really nice. So here we go, gang. I'm getting the crunch of the almond flour. The Parm cheese just comes out a little bit with that amazing shrimp flavor. And the batter, is just enough. Sometimes when we buy a lot of those processed foods we find in the freezer section, it's all batter and just a little bit meat. Not this at all. This really gives it a really, really nice coating. My dish towel just fell, that's why I looked down. Let's try the salad with it. I make this salad all the time, but very crunchy. And then I get that vinegar with the feta. So amazingly good. I promise you all, this is a dish that you're going to want to make that will become a family favorite. You just saw it. 5 ingredients. We're done here. That was it. I did a little bit of prep before. I had lined up some of the shrimp. That's all. So it's not anything you have to sit and, wait and time and go crazy. Done very fast. We got the specific bread for it. I should probably eat some of the bread. I love the bread, but I love shrimp. So I'm having another bite of this. The final thoughts below, friends, is that if you love this recipe, and because you stayed to the end of our video and were so gracious and so patient, I have a special treat for you all. So we have one final comment for you all to make, and it is a question. And the winner, and embarrassingly enough, my book is under my computer to lift it up so we can see. But if you want to win a copy of Skinny Louisiana in the Kitchen, you need to comment below what is one of the 2 secret ingredients that I use in the batter to make it low carb. So what are one of the 2 secret ingredients I have used to make this batter low carb? This is only eligible for my fabulous folks who are listening for live. So list those answers below. I will announce the winner in a second because I'm going to do a little Google random thing. But gang, before you all head out, if you want more recipes like this, remember every Thursday I will be coming to you on YouTube, not live. This was our party. This was our celebration that we had. And then if you want a copy of this recipe, there will be a link posted below so that you can click on it. The PDF will be delivered to your inbox so you can print it out and put in the new binder that you're going to make that has Skinny Louisiana recipes, because every Thursday you will get a new recipe if you watch our video. So click on that link. Be sure to join our Facebook group, Skinny Louisiana, with 9,000 folks sharing their amazing low-carb recipes. And that's pretty much all. So let's see who we have to win. So my secret Google number is Secret Google number. All right. Oh, there's some question coming on. And Reagan asks, what is your cat doing? So real quick, gang, I have a 17-year-old cat, and he is in the bathroom right now. He is quite ill. He's blind and deaf. So he has to stay in there per the vet for a little bit. So he's not happy that he hears me talking. Deborah can't wait to try it. Tana's hungry. Clip, hello, darling. All right, so I gotta go back and count. Yay for a party. Whoop, whoop, spicy bread. And, I mean, look at all these comments, gang. Oh, y'all can't wait to try it. And the winner, congratulations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting. This is hard because things keep coming in. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deborah! Woo! I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go, Deborah. So, Deborah, if you will shoot me an email, Shelly at skinnylouisiana.com. I believe you can email straight from YouTube. I am new to this stuff, but we will connect so we can ship that signed copy out for you. And friends, this was our party. I probably should have wore a party hat and, cut some backflips. But we made a great dish, and be sure to tune in next Thursday as we will post our next video, and continuing on from Thursdays, click that link below for that recipe to be delivered straight to your inbox. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you all so much for your patience. Thank you all so much for listening. Comments, questions are always welcome. Love to you all. Thank you. Now, I got to figure out how to turn this bad boy off. Bye, gang. See you later, Gators.